Hello, everybody. Kimberly Maska here, your fearless leader in spiritual biz success. So, spiritual leadership, big topic lately. Something we've been talking about is we're looking within the company, talking about, the people in boot camp are ready to be those spiritual leaders. And I know a lot of you guys in here are dialed in. You're like, yes, I'm ready to be a spiritual leader. And we're seeing a few things where people say they want to be a spiritual leader, but then they don't really know what that first step is. So there's a really specific thing that has to happen before you can even think about becoming a spiritual leader. Now, it's one thing if you want to help your neighbors and help your friends and all of that stuff, that's fine. But if you really want to see yourself as a leader, the first thing that you really need to do, and really the only thing to begin with, especially if you want to be successful, is to make a decision to be successful. That's it. You want to be a spiritual leader. You want to step out into the world. You want to help people. You want to serve. We hear that all the time. I just want to help the people. Well, if you just want to help the people, how are you going to help them? Yes, you can help your neighbors and your friends and everything like that. That's all fine and dandy. But to really serve at a high level is to have a business. That's how you get to interact with people. There are like 17,000 people in this Facebook group. If I did not have a business, I would not be able to serve you guys like I do. But when I started out as a spiritual leader, because that's what we do is we teach you about your business, I had to make a decision. So the first thing you need to do as a spiritual leader as you're stepping out is to make a decision to be successful, to make the decision that you will not give up. Because what happens is a lot of times we fail to make the decision. And since we fail to be decisive, what happens is we become indecisive, or we don't actually create the reality we desire. We get lazy. We're like, yeah, I want to be a spiritual leader. Yeah, I want to help my family and friends. It'll be so cool. But we don't make a decision for success. We kind of allow it to happen. We just allow, we're just like, oh, if it's meant to be, it'll happen. Well, got news for you guys. Yes, if it's meant to be, it'll happen. But you have to take action. If you're not taking action with your spiritual business, it's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, it's going to fall flat. So you have to be able to make the decision to have success, whatever that looks like for you. But it's a decision so that you're creating your reality. The ability and desire to create your reality instead of just allowing it to happen, allowing it to fall by the wayside, just allowing to see what unfolds. There is something to be said for that. There's something about the surrender, but there's also something about taking action. So it's being able to first make a decision to be successful is the number one thing you need to do to be a spiritual leader. Because without that decision to be successful, you're not really going to get anywhere. It's not going to really help you in any way, shape, or form. So being decisive, being able to make a decision about your spiritual business, that that's what you're going to do and you're going to be successful at it, that's the first thing you need to do. So make a decision to be successful. It's not just like, I'm going to try, or maybe this will happen, or we'll see what happens. Make the decision for success so that you can truly serve people on this planet and really help shift consciousness, which is what you're all here to do. So that being said, I'm going to see who hopped on while we were here. Anita, hello. Hey, Carla. And Courtney. Who else we got? Ilan. Ilan just got out of boot camp. We just finished our call. And Jen and Stephanie. All right, guys. So again, it's about making a decision. It's the decisiveness that that's what you're going to do. You're going to persevere no matter what. That nothing can get in your way. Because when you make a decision that nothing can get in your way, you will succeed. So it's the first step. You want to be a spiritual leader? Make the decision to succeed, the decision to help people, the decision to take your message and to help shift consciousness on this planet. And that moment of making the decision will allow the universe to back you so that you've got the support that you need. And that way everything unfolds. Then you can surrender. Then you can allow it to be. But you have to ask the universe exactly for what you want. Because if you're wishy-washy about what you're asking for, you're going to get something you don't really want. Have you ever done that? We ask the universe for something and it's not exactly what we thought we wanted. So be clear and concise in the success and knowing that nothing's going to get in your way. And I know sometimes that's scary when you're building a business, but you guys all have gifts in here. Every single one of you. The reason why you're in Spiritual Biz Success is because you are here to share your gifts with the planet. And if you're doing anything other than that, If you're working a 9 to 5 that you hate, or you wake up in the morning and you're miserable because you have to go to a job, or maybe you don't have a job because you're trying to figure out, like, what do I do? How do I live my purpose? Like, I don't know what you're doing if you aren't taking your gifts given to you by Source to create the life that you deserve. That's where you need to be. You need to make that decision that that's what you're going to do. Make the decision that you're going to be successful, that you're going to create your spiritual business, and that you're no longer going to live a life that doesn't fulfill you, because that's not where anyone should be. If you're ready to make that decision to change your life and create your spiritual business, or take the business that you have to a whole new level so that you can hit that 6 figures a year, go ahead and I'm going to put the little video right up in here. You can take that, watch the training, especially for you spiritual authors out there. If you've got books out there, you should really be serving at the highest level with those, because those books have amazing information. So I'm going to pop a link up here. You guys can watch the free training, which are the 5 shifts that my clients are using to get to their 6-figure businesses. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.